being mindful, intentional
with
every dollar that you spend. So instead of like...
Welcome to Bookhaven.
Okay, so real talk. Who actually likes making budgets?
Ugh,
Yeah, it's kind of the worst.
it is.
Why do we do it to ourselves?
I know.
But, what if there's a better way?
Oh, is there?
Well, maybe. That's what we're going to deep dive into today.
Okay.
And it's all inspired by this financial expert named Dana Miranda. She has a new book coming out. It's called You Don't Need a Budget.
Ooh, interesting.
I know, right?
I mean, it's kind of wild how much like our culture shoves this whole restriction thing down our throats when it comes to, money.
Yeah.
And she totally flips that script. Like, she encourages something called conscious spending.
Okay, conscious spending. That sounds like a little out there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah.
How does that actually work?
Right.
Like, without ending up in debt?
Yeah, it's not about just like throwing all caution to the wind or anything like that. It's really about being mindful, intentional with every dollar that you spend. So instead of like setting those arbitrary limits in a budget, you ask yourself, like, does this purchase align with like what I value and my goals?
Okay, so less about saying no to everything. More about like understanding what actually matters to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if travel is a big thing for you, maybe you would choose to, spend on this amazing trip instead of like getting a fancy car that, loses value as soon as you drive it off the lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like aligning your spending with like what you actually want your life to look like.
Right.
But what about debt?
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like all the financial advice is like,
Yeah.
avoid it like the plague.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Miranda doesn't like totally demonize all debt.
Okay.
She argues that debt, when you use it strategically and when it's managed responsibly, it can actually be a tool.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Debt is a tool.
Yeah.
I've always been told it's a trap, like a financial trap.
Yeah, no, it's totally understandable that you would feel wary of debt.
Yep.
Given, the societal pressure. But consider this, like, using a reasonable loan to invest in education. That will actually significantly boost, like, how much you can earn, right?
Right.
That could actually be a really smart move.
Okay.
But it's all about evaluating, the interest rate, the potential return on that investment, and whether it aligns with, what you want in the long term.
So it's not all about like deprivation and just like saying no to everything.
Right.
It's about actually like being thoughtful and making choices that are good for you.
Yeah.
Even if that means like taking on a little debt sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah. And here's something even better. She actually really emphasizes how powerful automation can be to make our finances way simpler.
Okay, yes. Please tell me more about that. Because between the bills and trying to save and tracking everything, it feels like a part-time job sometimes.
Oh, it's so true. It's the worst.
I know.
But imagine this. Your bills are paid on time, automatically. Like, you don't even have to think about it.
Okay.
Your savings are effortlessly growing, like, while you're sleeping. And you have, like, this clear picture of what you're spending without having to lift a finger.
Yeah.
Like, that's the dream.
That is the dream.
Tools like, like Mint or YNA, those can help you.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah, they're great.
So it's possible,
It is.
like, to kind of put your finances on autopilot so you can actually live your life a little.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
This is making me understand why she, kind of pushes back on that whole, like, budget culture.
Right. She argues that, like, these rigid budgets, they can actually make us feel shame and like restricted.
Oh yeah, for
it's like those restrictive diet fads. You might see like results in the short term, but they're not sustainable, and it can lead to like an unhealthy relationship with food, or in this case, money.
Ooh, I like that comparison.
Yeah.
Budgeting to like restrictive diets, like it really highlights how much like baggage we carry around money. Like, have you ever felt like pressured by what society expects?
Oh my gosh, all the time.
And if you don't have a color-coded spreadsheet, you're not a responsible adult.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Like, you have to track every penny.
I know.
But, Miranda actually says we should be more inclusive and have more compassion, recognizing that, you know, everyone's financial situation is different, and a one-size-fits-all solution just doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Well, I'm definitely intrigued, and I want to learn more.
Yeah.
Her book, You Don't Need a Budget, it comes out December 24th, 2024. So
oh, nice.
Right in time for a New Year's resolution.
Perfect.
If anyone's interested,
yes,
you can pre-order it now.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, and if you can't wait that long, she has a bunch of other resources like the Healthy Rich newsletter that she puts out, which offers a totally budget-free approach.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. To managing your money.
Yeah, and she's also been featured on like a bunch of different podcasts, you know,
oh, wow.
like How to Money and Queer Money, where they discuss her whole philosophy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll check those out.
Yeah.
And she also has like this really amazing interview in Year of Mental Health where she talks about kind of like her personal journey.
Oh, wow.
And how that kind of shaped how she approaches, you know, finance. And there's also this fascinating article on Yahoo Finance that I read. It's called Budgeting Isn't for Everyone, but Intuitive Spending Has Its Problems.
Oh, I saw that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It features like a lot of her insights.
Yeah. She has a lot of like really great stuff out there.
Yeah.
For sure.
So there's a lot to explore. But as we wrap up here, what really stands out to you about her ideas?
You know, I think the biggest takeaway for me is like, what if financial stability isn't about being deprived?
Yeah.
And it's not about like all these rigid rules. What if it's just about like making choices that line up with what actually matters to us?
Yes, I love that.
Right. And maybe, just maybe, that could actually lead to a healthier and happier relationship with money.
For sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, and we only kind of scratched the surface here.
Yeah, we did.
With Miranda's work. So maybe in a future deep dive, we can actually like unpack some of her specific strategies.
Ooh, yeah, let's do it.
For conscious spending and debt management.
I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, until then, everyone, happy conscious spending.
Yes. Happy conscious spending.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Grab You Don't Need a Budget by Dana Miranda, now on sale for just $17.75. Don't miss this chance to build good habits and achieve remarkable results. Click pre-order now today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.